Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be talking all about how to look expensive. So I think there are a lot of misconceptions on what you need in order to look good, and the truth is that you don't need to spend a lot of money to look like you have a lot of money. And often the people that are dressed from head to toe in designer and logos and all of that don't look as good as the guy who's just wearing a basic versatile outfit. So today I'm going to be going over some things that you can wear to look great without breaking the bank. Number one, we have classics versus trends. So I talk about this a lot on my channel, and you guys know that I love the classics, but especially if you're someone that wants to save money and doesn't want to spend a ton of money on clothes, buying the trends are going to be a huge waste of money because trends are in and out. They're very fast. So something could look really great one season and it's out the next season. So if you stick to the classics, stick to the timeless pieces, you're going to not only get your money's worth, but it's going to last you a lot longer, and it's going to stand the test of time a lot better than a trend will. So just because it's trendy does not mean that it looks good. I'm sure you guys have all seen pictures on the internet of people wearing absolutely crazy looking things that really just don't look good, and they're more to make a statement rather than looking chic and sophisticated. So if you're someone that is into trends and that's something that you enjoy and have fun with, I would just go a more affordable route and try to find a dupe or something that is just a little bit more affordable than buying something designer or really expensive that isn't going to look good next year anyway. So versatility is key here. Buying the classics, buying the timeless pieces are often things that are versatile and that you can wear with a bunch of other things. So I'm going to talk about some of the classics on this list, so I'm not going to get too far into it. I did just want to quickly touch on the difference between the classics and the trends. Number two, we have good quality shoes. So shoes are one of those things that you should not skimp out on if you have the money to spend on a nice pair. So honestly, it's better to just buy one nice pair that's going to last you rather than putting a ton of money into a bunch of different cheap pairs that are going to be worn out and destroyed after only a couple times wearing them. So shoes definitely get the most worn out in comparison to anything else that you're going to wear. So I think spending a little bit of extra money on a good quality pair will honestly save you so much money in the long run. So just because I'm telling you to buy a nice quality pair of shoes does not mean that you need to spend a couple $100s or $1,000 or anything crazy. There are a ton of great affordable shoes out there. If you haven't already seen it, I did a video on 4 shoes that every guy needs that I think could be really beneficial for you if you're in the market for a new pair of shoes. So definitely be sure to go check that out. Number 3, we have no logos. So I know it's probably not a surprise to you guys that I'm saying that. I mentioned it in past videos before, but it's because I think logos can often look very flashy, very cheap, and very tacky. If you have money, you shouldn't feel the need to show it off by having a designer logo on every single piece of clothing that you own. Like I said, it can just look really flashy and really tacky, and unless a brand is paying you to wear it, you shouldn't be repping them that hard anyway. So for example, a regular belt will look better than a Gucci belt or really any other designer belt with a big buckle. So less is more. Keep it simple. I promise you, you will look more chic and sophisticated if you just stick to the basics, keep it simple. You can't go wrong. Number 4, we have fragrance. So I know this one isn't really about looking expensive, but if you're someone that smells expensive, that is just bringing it up to a whole new level. A fragrance is just something that every guy should have, and you can get an amazing fragrance without spending a ton of money. So while I definitely love niche fragrances, I see the appeal, I understand why people buy them, don't worry if you can't afford it because it's something that is not a necessity. There are plenty of fragrances out there that are affordable that still smell amazing too. So a nice fragrance is really just the perfect final touch on an already amazing outfit. It truly is the icing on the cake. So if you're still wearing Axe body spray or something like that, retire that and get yourself something a little bit nicer that's going to make you stand out from all those other guys. Number 5 is good grooming. So it's amazing what a fresh haircut and a nice skincare routine can do for a guy. So taking care of yourself and putting a little bit of effort into the way that you look automatically makes you look more affluent, more sophisticated, and just more expensive. I think a lot of guys are hesitant to have a skincare routine or just put extra effort into their grooming because they think it's feminine, but in reality, it's not at all. It's such a good thing to start doing. It's just taking care of yourself, and that is so important. Girls notice it, we love it, I promise. Number 6, the most important thing on this list, the most important thing on every list, is the fit. So fit is everything. It is the king of everything on this list. The fit of your clothes is incredibly more important than the price tag. So if you have a $2,000 suit that doesn't fit you at all and a $200 suit that fits you absolutely perfect, I can almost guarantee that the $200 suit is going to look better, because fit is the most important thing, and not just for suits, for anything that you're wearing. So keep this in mind. Just because you spent a ton of money on it and it's made of an okay material does not mean that it's going to look good on you if the fit is poor. So in order for something to fit you perfect, you might have to spend a little bit of money to get it tailored, but I promise you it is so worth it. Especially if your body isn't changing or fluctuating much, it's okay to justify spending a little bit of extra money to get something to fit you perfect. Number 7, the workhorse of your wardrobe, a pair of dark denim. So even though light wash works for the spring and the summertime, if that's something that you like to wear, I think that dark denim really is just the superior choice, because it can be dressed up or down, unlike a light wash or medium wash where you can't really dress those up much and they look much more casual. If you get yourself a nice pair of dark wash selvage denim, they're gonna fit you amazing, they're gonna last you forever. A pair of jeans is one of those things that it's okay to spend a little bit extra on, because finding a pair that fits you perfect can be a challenge. I know that firsthand, and I'm sure it's the same way for you guys. So don't be afraid to spend a little extra, because denim is made to last if you get a good pair. Another tip here for denim that I feel like not a lot of people talk about is that you don't have to wash your denim every time you wear it. Unless it smells bad or there's a stain on it, I don't wash my denim, because it fades the color, it stretches it out, and it makes it just not look as good. So if you can get away with not washing your denim, I highly recommend doing that. And I'm not telling you guys to be dirty or not do your laundry, but if you want your denim to last you a long time, this is the way to do it. And last on my list, you knew it was going to be on here, a watch. Accessories are a great way to add a little bit of flair to your outfit, and my favorite by far is a watch. They look professional, distinguished, luxurious. You just look like you're more put together when you have a nice watch on. So while there are a ton of high-end luxury watch brands, and I think they look absolutely incredible, you do not need to buy one of those in order to get yourself a good watch. So if you guys don't currently have a watch and you have no idea where to look, please do not buy a Movement or a Daniel Wellington or one of those fashion brands that are cheap quality and are not going to last you. Instead, I would highly recommend going for a Timex, a Tissot, a Seiko, a Hamilton, something that is really good quality but at an affordable price. And if you don't know where to look, I would recommend also going to teddybaldassarre.com. They have an amazing selection. This is not an ad. I'm just a really good girlfriend, and this is out of the kindness of my heart, but they have an awesome selection, and I'm going to link some of my favorites down in the description box below. So if you're looking for a new watch, definitely be sure to check those out. I also want to point out that this is not about pretending to be someone that you're not or dressing like someone that you're not. This really is just about how to get the most bang for your buck if you want to still look good on a budget. So I hope you all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for when I release new content. Let me know in the comments down below what you wear that makes you feel more expensive or that you just think looks nice. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys on there as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.